Do ASMR.
Chopper, hit the dirt.
Okay, so you know what you came here for. You came here for a tutorial on how to become good
Hey, watch out!
at Ghost Raccoon. And Ghost Raccoon is a really good game. And I just need to get out of here first before I can start a tutorial. I just need to get out of here. Die. Okay, first of all, how to get good at Ghost Recon. Step number 1, this is not scripted, this is just freehanding. Tomorrow I might do one with a script. Didn't even mean to do that. Might be doing one with a script tomorrow. But this is currently free. Free. It's free scripted. Alright. So this is the first and most important way about how to get good. You need to recognize your play style. You need to recognize your play style and the weapon you need for your play style. I'm gonna base this around playing with others. Like I don't usually play with others. I hardly do. I'm alone. I'm very bored. But, I usually don't play with others. Usually just like be in a party or like a Discord call with my friends. But I'm not always playing with them. So I'm going to base this around having friends that play Ghost Recon that I don't have. So, first of all, you need to utilize your squad's play style. So, there are 4 main play styles that a squad needs. 1, a heavy or support. One with always the big armor, big guns, explosives, and a lot of ammo. That's 1. He's the heavy, so you need him. That's 1. Second one, a dude with an SMG, good reflexes, and good QSA. I'll explain QSA in a minute. He can run up, get the people at the front. He has the SMGs, maybe a light AR. He can stay up, nail the front ones down, make it easier for the other boys to come in. Then, you need the sniper. He's the one always sitting back, calling the shots. He's not always a camper. Snipers don't camp. They'd stay in one spot. Sometimes they'd move around, but snipers are the most important part of a team. I'd say probably one of the most important. While the other team moves in, utilizing their positions. Hold on, I just need to show you what I mean. I'm currently making no sense. Alright, I need to get to a unit database. I'm currently making no sense in what I'm saying. And I'm losing my voice already. Alright, so you got the SMG dude, the guy willing to run up the front, gun out, get his ammo done. He chews through ammo the quickest, usually. Then you got the support, the dude at the back laying out the chains. He's the one really belting the enemies down, providing cover support. Suppressive fire. Stuff like that. That's him. And then...
Drone is airborne.
And then after that you got the sniper. He's the one always willing to sit back, relax, not always camp, not usually camp anyway. And he's willing to stay back, call the shots, get the enemy snipers. Alright, so you got the heavy, the SMG, the sniper. One more. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. That dude with the AR. He's really important. He's the one mid-range, just behind. He is like your support. He is like your support man, except he is more, versatile. He can move around quicker. He might be carrying an AK or a R5 or maybe an M4 or a SCAR. Who knows? But he will be carrying your mid-range, mid-weight weapons. All right. Now on to what QSA is. Quick situation. What was it? Yeah, quick. Oh, I forgot I forgot it already. Yeah, quick situation assessment. That is having a skill set to be able to quickly and analyze and assess your surroundings. I got a DM. To quickly assess and analyze your surroundings. Let's say you're in a Unidad base. You see a sniper. You're trying to go stealth. You say, okay, the sniper's up there. He can see the patrol squad of 2. If I take down them 2, I'm going to make sure I have to get the sniper down first to stay away. And if you're getting shot at, okay, the shots are coming from here. I got to return the fire. I got to shoot this many. Here's that character firing at me with that gun. I'm getting really technical, so if you're not someone into first-person shooters, you wouldn't know what I mean. I'm acting really nerdy now. This is just like a tutorial. And with your QSA, it's to assess and analyze your situations quickly. Something really, 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 really important. Like, I'd say that is 90% of your game. If you can't use QSA, that's 90% of your game. So, the ways you can get better at that is just getting into gunfights. You'll be able to analyze where the shots are coming from, stuff like that, easier. Makes it much more simple to play. And so now, back to choosing the gun for your play style. So, I have experimented with many play styles. I've been a sniper, I've been a camper, I've been a support, I've been an SMG, I've been a mid-range, I've been so many things. I've tried out so many classes, and the one that I have liked the most, well, this is basically my setup. Right. I'm not fully set up already. PDR 556. Extended. Alright, so making sure I got my loadout in order. So I play the position of the mid-range. I always like getting in there, spewing out my bullets, and providing the covering fire. So I'm basically like a support, except a more versatile support, basically what I explained the AR class as. So this is my loadout. I am not in order with my loadout currently, sorry. Yep, this is my loadout. For the drone, I'd usually use a medic drone, because when your teammates get down, such as the running up the front, he's always up the front with the enemies, your SMG man. When he gets down, you can't really get to him because there's too many people near you. Well, there's too many people near him. When the sniper gets down, you can't really climb up a mountain to get him, can you? So I find the medic drone is the most, efficient for playstyle I play in. And then, pistol. Scorpion. Very essential and very helpful. It's a big pistol. It does some crazy rate of fire. It's quiet. It's pretty quiet. It's quiet enough. And this is like a really good close range, like when you're pelting out all your ammo and you need something to go close range and get them couple guys with. This thing got a weapon capacity of 15, so it's not bad. You might be able to take down 3 guys with that. It's pretty good for handling, get around corners with it. And it does a considerable amount of damage for the thing it runs. And then I run a submachine gun, a PDR. I'm going to go over all my gun loadouts too. I run a PDR. Like, my gun loadouts are always changing. Like, I might be rocking a PDR, then I might be rocking a UMP the next time. Then I might be rocking a G36C, and then an AK. Yeah, but this is what I have utilized now as my PDR. This is my secondary. This isn't my primary weapon. This is my secondary. I'd run a panoramic sight on it, just for the reason of close quarter, not much zoom, but gives you that nice reticle. Full auto semi. I never fire in semi. Why would you even do that in an SMG? 30 round mag to pelt out that, because you burn through ammo pretty quick with the fire rate of this baby. And then laser 3-dot for that accuracy, because when you're close up, when you're going to spew in this many bullets this quickly with this little ammo, you're going to want to hit as many targets as you can get. So laser 3-dot helps with dark situations, light situations, anything. Great, always need that. Longer barrel. I know it's not exactly close quarters, but it's close, good enough. I have not had any troubles. I find this better because it has a longer range, which could help you out a lot. You never know when you need a little bit more range. And a compensator. It's like, you need a compensator. It's much better. I don't know why you wouldn't work on. Okay. And now for my primary. This is the weapon I use the most. I ran over like QSA and all that stuff in my last live stream. But basically this stock, butt stock, I've never had trouble with that. You can't really change it anyway. This scope, I ran over why I for like 10 minutes I ran over why I use this scope. The reason I use this scope, the EXPS, very, very good. I love the reticle in there. It's always been reliable, good, not too zoomed in, but gives you a nice view. And the G33. That thing can get you just that little bit better range whenever you need to be able to see just a little bit further. And it's always come in handy for me. Full auto semi. I only run my gun in semi. I don't run this in full auto at all whatsoever. No. I don't run it in full auto. I ran over why I did that in my last live stream, but I'm going to say it again. You're going to burn through ammo with the fire rate of this thing. It is so fast firing. So, my point is, you're going to need semi. You're going to burn through ammo before you know it. You can shoot off a whole clip in like 2 seconds. I'm not even exaggerating. Try it yourself. You can shoot off a clip so fast. You need semi. It's just mandatory. Magazine. If you do run full auto, which there's nothing wrong with that, that's totally fine. If you do run full auto, run the large 50 mag. Because you'd find yourself reloading twice as less. It's much more convenient. But I don't see why you'd ever want to run the 20. You could always just run the 30. But for me, I run the 30 for the extra handling. And because I just think it looks better. And I don't need a 50 since I'm not shooting that much. So I'd rather have a bit of handling over that 50 because I hardly even shoot that much. I'd kind of chill. And the underbarrel. This is a really important one. AFG. It assists in muzzle control greatly. It makes your gun, this is like the step. Oh no, I'm going to run over like loadouts for different situations. So this is like the AR running up kind of support guy. This is the AR support guy, so like the light support, maybe middle line, not front line, not back line, middle line. He'd be the one running up assisting the guy with the SMG, but still sticking back a little bit. AFG makes your gun 10 times more accurate. I've found it's much more helpful. Very, very helpful. Laser 3-dot. I went over why I needed it with the PDR. I don't have to say it again. Long barrel. You can just get a long barrel. It just helps. It means you can stay that much back further in the field, but also pump out more damage. Compensator. You need these. There's no point running stock muzzle. Get a compensator. Compensator V2, very, very helpful. Most essential item on here. So that was the middleman kind of light support class. I have already set up a heavy support class. I'm a very organized boy. Now, heavy support class. This is important. You need this guy. He is probably the most mandatory guy in your whole group. I used to run support, so I know. This is really important because stealth has got thrown out the window ages ago. You're not gonna have a support guy and not go stealth. Might as well just do it by yourself. There's no point having a support guy. There's no point having an SMG guy. You just need a sniper and an AR guy. There's no point with anyone else if you're not going stealth. So let's just say you don't want to go stealth for this part. Stock butt stock. It's the only thing. Oh, Mark 48. Best support gun ever. It is so accurate. For the amount of bullets it goes through. For the amount of stuff it pumps out, doom, 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 doom. The fire rate of it, it's just wonderful. You need this in your group. EXPS3. Holographic sight, like I mentioned, great, great, great scope. Assists in accuracy, much better, and it's not heavy like some other scopes. It assists in accuracy crazily. It's really mandatory. Trigger full auto only, spray and pray, boys. Extended 200 is so important. What is so fun about being support class, and what's good about this gun? Not another LMG, not another gun in this whole game has 200 shots. You can sit back and pump out one mag for like 3 minutes flat. And I don't mean just shoot randomly. I mean like picking off your shots, dumping maybe 5 shots into people, and you're getting waves and waves. You can sit back. You're only going to have to reload every 6 minutes, man. It's perfect. Unless, I don't see why you'd need that anyway. Even if you're not support and you're running a Mark 48, just go 200 anyway. It makes it much easier. Underbarrel AFG, again, mentioning accuracy. You need accuracy to be a support. You can't just be spraying and praying anywhere. You got to see your targets. You got to focus on the little group there. Very, very mandatory. Laser 3-dot, like I mentioned again, more accuracy. You need more accuracy. Can't be just spewing your bullets out. You know, I said you should do that. Barrel, standard barrel. There's no point going long barrel. Oh no, actually long barrel. Yeah, you need long barrel. Right. Long barrel, important. Heavy usually isn't front line. You're going to need that extra range to get across. So, given the fact that long barrel is mandatory for a support class. Compensator V2, it's stock muzzle or compensator V2. There's no point going stock muzzle. No point. And they don't really have a secondary weapon because you don't really need one unless you can have like, I think you can just carry like an SMG with you. And also for the support class D50, it is the only handgun that you need. Desert Eagle. Honestly, it's the only gun that you'd ever need if you're support. It's 50 cal. Who doesn't like spraying and praying with the freaking sniper rifle handgun? Like a hand cannon. It's like a cannon in your hand. And yeah, I just find this a fun little additive. You can run up in the field, blast a few people with it. It's deadly accurate. And it's fun. So yeah, that's mandatory for the support class. Now we're moving on to the Vect class or SMG class. SMG class, you always need to be carrying 2 SMGs or more. Everything has to be full auto. Vector 45 ACP. This thing is needed. I just set this up for this video just then. I just set this up just before I started this. So I put some thought into this. Alright, so here we go. Stock, starting off, you can change these. folded buttstock. Sure, you might want them handles better, whatnot. Yeah, you need accuracy. Like again, you're going to be spewing out so many bullets with such this high rate of fire from this gun. You want to make as many hit as you can. Okay? Extended buttstock takes away from the accuracy, adds handling. So what? A little bit of accuracy. This looks cooler, by the way. It doesn't really matter. Both of these are alright. I guess this is more bang for your buck because you get more handling and only a little bit of accuracy taken away and a lot of handling put on. This one you get a little bit of accuracy and a lot of handling taken away. So I think you could run with either of them. It doesn't really matter. And just what looks best because there's hardly any difference between the two. I haven't seen a difference. I played with both of them for a while. Scope, PKAS. This scope is so good for the vector. You need this. It's a Russian sight. You need it for the vector. One, it looks dope as hell on the vector. And two, the reticle on it matches up perfectly with the gun and how fast it fires and the bullet drop. Okay, now on to the next. Full auto semi. Never ever run semi for this gun. Always full auto. You can just like shoot off some little bursts and also spray and pray when you want. Magazine. Why would you even run 15? What the hell is this? Looks as ugly as. You need a 25 round mag. It doesn't matter. One, it looks much better. And two, you don't want to be reloading every 3 seconds, do you? And that's not an exaggeration. Now next, shift short angled grip. This thing increases your accuracy by a ton. It only takes away a little bit of handling and puts that much more accuracy on. This thing is mandatory for all SMG classes, all close range SMG classes. Now onto laser 3 dot. Like I mentioned, you need that accuracy. Oh, by the way, this isn't like an enjoying live stream. This is for your squad to get better at Ghost Recon. Barrel, standard barrel. What's the point of having a short barrel? I don't know why. Muzzle compensator. Again, you need that accuracy and that little bump up of range and handling. And then it doesn't really matter what sidearm you run with this because you're not going to be using it much because you don't really need it. And a secondary doesn't really matter. For me, if I was running SMG class as a secondary, I would have a shotgun with me. I'd probably have like a SASG or a Spaz. Or if you have the Silencio, which is El Sueño's gun, if you have this, I'd run this with me. Because this is full auto. And it's fun. Yeah, but if you have this is the gun I'd run with it. If you don't have it, I think the Spaz 12 would be pretty good. This is easy to get. This isn't a hard gun to get, Spaz. But yeah, either run El Sueño's gun with it or a Spaz. Or unless you have a Super 90. Super 90 is good to run with it too. Yeah, I'd say a Super 90, a Spaz. I think the Spaz is the easiest to get. Less people will have Super 90s because you got to like pay money for them. Yeah. I think more people will have the Silencio than M4 Super 90. It doesn't matter. But yeah, either Silencio, M4 or Spaz. And it doesn't really matter what sidearm you're gonna use because you don't really need a sidearm. So I just like slack it, leave it. Who cares? Oh my god, I'm getting out of here again. Alright, so on to the next part. Sniper rifle. You need this dude in your squad. He is mandatory. He's one of the most important roles. You need to make sure this dude is kitted up with the best skills. You need the most accurate sniper, and you need a dude with quick situation assessment. You need him with the best QSA. He needs to be able to find who's pinning your guys down, what angle to get him on, where he has to move to, who he has to shoot, when he has to get these people, when he has to line up the shots. Sniper is one of the hardest jobs. So, the guns I would use for my sniper, if I was like, I had to go full tactical up in this bitch. MSR. This is completely mandatory. Let's just say you're not going with stealth, so you don't really need stealth. But yeah, I'd have a suppressor on anyway. Because, well, like, when you're a sniper, stealth or not, you still kind of want to be undetected so people don't draw fire to you. Yeah, so Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even if like your team is shooting without suppressors, you're still gonna want a suppressor on. Alright, so starting off stuck butt stuck, can't change that. Scope, TARS 101, I always used to rock. Oh no, no, don't do the TARS, no, this one. The T5XI, very, very handy. I always used to rock this one because I used to think it's the best. This is a 5 times magnification, right? This is a 5 times 5. This is the most accurate, has the cleanest reticles, I think, and it looks the sleekest. Semi-auto only, extended. You need that because you're probably going to be belting out 10 guys really quickly before you want to reload. Barrel. Ledur, you're a sniper, you need a long barrel. Muzzle suppressor only, even if you're not trying to go. Even if your teammates are blasting out with grenades and compensators, you're still going to not want to get seen by the other enemy snipers. Hence the reason you want a suppressor. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. You want to be picking people off where they can't see you, so they can't hide on an angle you can't get them at. See? I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back again. So, and again, where was I? So for the secondary, like the second primary for the assault sniper rifle class, it doesn't really matter. It depends on your secondary set of playstyle skills. Like, either you might want a shotgun. No, you wouldn't be getting that close. So I don't know why you want one of them. But I'd probably want something like an LVOA, which not many people have, because this shoots at a longer range. This is basically an AR-15, except with a different name. It's basically just an AR-15. I know all you gun people, I'm not too sure, but it performs like an AR-15. It looks like an AR-15. And it's reliable like an AR-15. Reliable. So yeah. And pistol, I don't know, I wouldn't care. I'd probably just run a 5.7 with it. 5.7 USG. That doesn't really make any difference by what pistol you run, because you're not really going to get up close and personal. Now to the last bit, the set of skills for each guy in your squad. So for the support, you're going to want to have one guy who doesn't necessarily hit like the least accurate. The least accurate, but he damn well knows how to conserve ammo. He can be the dude that doesn't, he just sprays and prays, because that's basically all it is. It's not much harder than that, so I don't know why you'd need to have extreme, but I think that's the easiest role of the job. You just stay there, pin the enemies down, provide suppressive fire.
Roger, let me get in position. Moving to a good sight line. Moving to a better position. Roger that. Target marked. Eyes on the target. Good to go.
Yeah, so for that, I think the dude that just likes shooting always carries around an LMG with him. Now, to this, to show what areas each people should be in. So I want to get a bird's eye view of this map first. You can see where the unit are. Oh no, you can't really. But I'd think, can you move around like a mouse on here? Nah, this grid looks cool. I'm gonna keep that on. So You see the part that's pointing on the, like, the grid thing that's pointing on the upper car. Oh, not really. Alright, if you can see the part of grid that's pointing on the car, if you don't know where a car is, the top row of grids, bottom row. So the one that's pointing onto the car right now, like where 4 meet, like where the 2 meet. So I think, I can't really explain it, but in the middle square, your sniper is obligated on this one to be next to your man with, no, not really, no. Now I'm reassessing this. You need to have a sniper on this blocks here. He can still get from around the side, and that dude. Heavy. Your heavy needs to be up here, standing right here next to my man, Uni. Hello. Yeah. The heavy needs to be standing right there, belting down fire. The man with the AR could be moving in, closing this position, and the man with the SMG should be up there shredding. Alright? Anyway, get my point. Ways you can increase quick situation awareness. Alright, so I've never taken over this camp. I don't really know the layout of it. And I don't know how people are going to come at me, how they're going to attack me.
We got civilians all over the place.
Okay, so I can assist him. He's looking for me. He can't see me yet. He's approaching there. This man's approaching up from the side. Oh shit, that was a civilian.
Looks like we riled them up.
Cool, and it's a man to the left going behind the shed for cover. Situation. Man next to the buggy, make sure you don't hit the buggy, sniper down. Alright, so he's firing at me, gotta wait till he blows his clip, engage. When he blows his clip, his friend will come up. C4, this is really unneeded, but it's fun. C4 straight to him. I'm gonna stay here and show quick QSA how it works. I'm not sure how these people will react to me. Man getting out to the left. Take out the 2 people in the cockpit or driver's seat first. Alright, so that way. Oh, this is another good technique. You blow up a car. First I should just completely try and do this. Well, I'll just go how my mindset is thinking. Okay, he's coming up, gotta make this shot into the left passenger seat. Wait till he hops out, mow him down. Take him down, come back behind this car, behind the burning car. Queue up, assess the man that is shooting at me with the minigun. Engage him, make sure he's down. These 2 are coming up near my teammates, gotta take those down first. Coming up, helicopter over the horizon, he won't be there for another 20 seconds. Need to assess the situation off here. I don't have a clear shot on him, there's no point engaging, I'm just going to waste my ammo. Helicopter doesn't seem to be occupied with me yet. My teammates are drawing suppressive fire. He's coming in, got to take down the turret first. Wait till he comes up. C4 in. That's down. I'm still surprised how that works. Okay, so I'm down, and when you're still down, you need to use your map to assess the situation of what is still going on and who is still where and locations of people. So behind the trees, 2 there, one running off to the open. I'll get the one in the open first. He can't see me because of all the collided smoke. I'll take him down as he's behind no cover. I can clearly shoot his propellers because he has no protection on them. Shoot him, take him down, reload, get in quick position to make sure that the incoming truck can't get me. I'm going to draw some suppressive fire away from my teammates while they engage. Alright, 4-star. Got to make sure that I'm ready for attack. So I've got to take that out first, take him down. Search your situation, I'll take the chopper down that's closest to me first. That chopper won't be there for another couple seconds, although he is a Apache, so I'm going to have to take good care of him. Make sure that he's not too much of a threat to me. Alright, so he's moving in, I might sink one shot into him. There. Wait, so there's 2 vehicles coming up. Anyway, that's the mindset of how you'd think. QSA is basically awareness of your situation, knowing what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, who is where, what is going on. It's basically an advanced way of understanding what the hell is going on here. It's basically, to put it in English, put it in really simple words, knowing what's going on around you. You need it when you're driving, you need QSA when you're driving, you need it in everyday life. Basically every time you need QSA, except this time you need it especially to help your team out. Except this QSA is more extreme than driving because you're not going to have people shooting at you and people trying to kill you. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of dickheads on the road, but not many that I'm sure are shooting rockets at you. And I think the most important, and another really, really important fact of Ghost Recon, the most suitable, like, this is all completely up to you guys. You can make your character look whatever the hell you want. You can. I based mine off a real SWAT team, the US SWAT team, and I just thought that was fun because it took me like an hour to do, and it was just something because I was bored. So yeah, I googled pictures of like a US SWAT team, and I looked over this one specific Colorado SWAT team, and I copied their troops off of that, and it was just fun. But the main suitable color is a black. Want to know why? Black blends into the most things. In the Arctic, you could be perceived as a rock, because there are a lot of rocks in the Arctic, in snow. In the forest at night, you'd blend perfectly into the ground. In the forest, you'd blend in with the at night, you'd blend in with the shadows. In the forest, you'd blend in with the ground and the leaf litter around you. Camo, believe it or not, in Ghost Recon, actually has an impact on how your game works, if you want to get that deeply tactical into it.
Get away from there.
Anyway, don't know if anyone's going to see this live stream, but if you are, this is how to get better at first-person shooters. And the other most important thing is realizing the position you play, what position you'd match up with your friends, and what positions they play that you can assist them in. You can't just be like, oh, I'll be heavy, and your other friend's like, oh, yeah, no, you gotta agree on what thing, or on what, you gotta agree on what people are doing, what roles to help out with other teammates, because you can't just like all go off in your own ways. You gotta agree as a collective, because that's the only way that you'd be able to do this, is a collective. You gotta all connect all your minds together, and basically that's the simplest. Why do I still have a PDR way to do that? You gotta all agree on roles for each other, like, because no one can reflect on you better than your friends that you play with. They know what parts you're good at, they know what to trust you in, what guns you're better with.
Get to cover.
So the best people to work with are your friends, because they will always know the best parts in you, so they can always give you the role. So you need to work as a collective. And I think if you're a support, your second weapon would be the Desert Tech HTI BDC or a BFG, a Barrett 50 cal, or like a really high caliber sniper rifle. Not a tactical one. Something like what I'm using now, one that can like blow up a car in one shot.
Got you lined up. Take cover.
And not an anti-personnel sniper. Definitely not, because you wouldn't be taking away personnel. You'd be taking away. As a support, you'd probably be like drawing fire. You wouldn't exactly be taking them down. You'd be drawing fire from your teammates as they can advance. So you would also be in charge of taking out the vehicles because you'd have the higher caliber weapons. Man, I'm getting really in depth about this. Like, not many people play this in depth. Oh well, it'd help you play more in depth.
Patch got you tagged. It's about to fire.
And I can't. Oh. Anyway, so back on point. Most support aren't gonna be taking out enemies. They're not really gonna be taking out people. They'll be more drawing the fire from them to themselves in a location that they're locked down in and that they're fully protected in. So they're going to draw fire to them and they're going to be locked down as their friends can move up away from the location of the enemy. This is really in-depth. Ghost Recon is really, like, complicated. Like, it might not seem that way, but it's really complicated if you get in depth about what's going on with it. Anyway,
Hold up, we got hostile activity.
Yeah, so, and the support, your team would trust you, the support men,
Spotted one with submachine guns.
to do the removing of vehicles, like get rid of vehicles, choppers, and not really people the most, because of people with lighter weapons, but by lighter, I mean like a lighter caliber, higher fire rate. Not exactly lighter in size and weight, but I mean like a smaller caliber. And shit. You people that like play first-person shooters should know what I mean.
He's looking for the source.
Yes, he is looking for the source on his nice meat pie. No pun intended. Nah, I intended a pun in there. Oh my god, I'm a pun master.
Engage.
Watch this, ready? He's coming around that way. I need to put my vision on really badly. But yeah, so your heavies need to have high caliber weapons because you're going to be trusted to take down the choppers because you have the LMGs and they can take down choppers the best. Everyone knows that unless you're looking at this trying to get better at Ghost Recon. Anyway, I hope this guide helps you better at Ghost Recon with some little dialogue gameplay in the background. This is all like, I'm playing and speaking at the same time. I shouldn't really be doing that. I should overlay the gameplay, shouldn't I? I don't know how to do that though. The only thing I'm good at is like knowing how to play Ghost Recon. And the most important thing that I've only recently picked up, see how you can't see anything in there? Oh my god, I almost ran over a poor deer. You can't see anything like this? You need to use optics. Night vision. There's really, the only thing I figured out with thermal, like I figured out a really good use at night time because stuff that this doesn't tell you, like it doesn't go, see how you can't see the mountains now? Because of the fog, you can't see the mountains, can't see the mountains, can see the mountains. Thermal cuts through fog. It also helps when you're flying helicopters because when you're up in the air you have more fog to sky ratio. So you're going to need thermal to cut away on that fog and increase the visibility of the mountains below, so you know when like it's safe to land or safe to drop. This is a really in-depth analogy there. Dang.
this side.
Anyway, I'm gonna go chill, drink some tea or whatever. While I'm sipping tea. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you want a part 2, let me know, because there are some more ideas I have in my brain for more classes. So if you want a part 2, I could definitely deliver one of them. So anyway, I hope you all have a great night. Oh, I'm in Australia, so it's early morning. No, it'd be like a midday if you Americans. The time is going midday. I'm not too sure. But it's like wait, what time is it for me? It's 10:47 p.m. for me. So I don't know what time it'd be for the Americans. I'm not sure, but whatever time of day it is for you, if you're watching this live stream late.
Demo's primed. Demo's primed and in
Chopper
place.
inbound.
Don't know why you'd be doing that, but if you are, then hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good morning. It's a mistake putting these proximities in there.
Chopper, down.
Anyway, watch this.
That truck's hightailing it out of here.
Hightail. Oh, I bet who can hightail it faster, me or him. Ready. New. Wait, what? Oh shit. Please don't break my C4, dude. Go. Don't break my C4, please. I just realized I got wedged in a real tight situation. Yeah, watch this. I'm gonna end my...
Let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Yeah, it's 'cause of that one time, bro. You freaking destroyed my car, man. It was my Porsche, too. You broke it. I'll never forgive you. Watch this. It's gonna be funny. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, good night, good morning, whatever it is time for you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Good luck to you on all your exams, assignments. I don't know what time of year it is for you. Anyway, goodbye, peace out.